Our cold email campaigns were so bad I thought we were cursed. I'm talking sub 1% reply rates across the board for weeks. This is not what you want your graph to look like. This is a sign that something's really wrong, but we figured it out, and now we're hitting over 2% reply rates consistently. Here's exactly what we did wrong and how we fixed it. So my name is Pablo Melandu. I'm the founder of Vintascale, a B2B lead generation agency. And this is an ongoing series of case studies where we document the behind the scenes of what's working and what isn't. So our cold email game was completely broken. We had sub 1% reply rates on everything we did. Look at this. This is a screenshot from my Instantly account. 0.2%, 0.6, 0.7, 0.9. I had never crossed 1%, which is terrible. Our inboxes were burning out faster than we could set them up, and basically we're doing everything wrong, and we didn't even know it. By the way, I will upload another video on how to determine when your inboxes are burning. But here's what we were working with initially. So platform, like I said, we were using Instantly for the email sequencing. We were getting our inboxes from resellers like premium inboxes, like Inboxology. Nothing bad to say about those folks. Service is great, just documenting as we go. Sending volume, we were only pushing out about 100 emails a day, which is nothing. And we had no clue what we were doing. But when we switched everything up, the difference was night and day. So looking back, we pretty much messed up everything. We had zero experience with proper copy, sending practices, spin tax. Our copy was straight spam. It was embarrassingly bad. Embarrassingly bad. So we weren't creating enough variation between the variants. So, version A, version B, version C, version D, they were so similar that it was it's just so easy now to see in hindsight that Google and Microsoft algorithms can fingerprint these really, really easily when you don't create enough variation. There was little to no spin tax. We weren't getting enough replies. We weren't getting any replies, not even negative ones, because the emails just weren't going through. We weren't sending enough volume to get any real data. And our domain management, that's a whole different conversation, but that was a complete disaster. So here's a turning point. We started getting obsessed with solving the deliverability problem, and we still are. So funny enough, this morning, I caught an interview actually with Dean from Scaled Mail. Dean's the founder of Scaled Mail, which we're using for our email infrastructure right now, which I'll talk about later. But he put into words how we were solving this problem anyway. But it was just nice to hear someone of authority in the space put it in this way. He said the fastest way to fix deliverability is isolating it to a mailbox problem. So basically, don't try and save burned domains, just get new ones. The faster you can get to the point where it's okay to just start fresh and throw everything away, the better. Because it's just the easiest thing. It's just the easiest way to clean up the trash. So this advice changed everything for us. So the first thing we did was a complete infrastructure reset. So we decided to nuke everything and start over. We paused every single campaign we were running. We switched platforms from Instantly to SmartLead. We bought completely new domains for a clean slate. We got new inboxes from Scaled Mail. We waited patiently for everything to warm up properly, and that was probably the hardest part of the entire thing. Next thing we decided to do was commit to getting really, really good at copywriting, taking our copywriting to a totally different level. Our copy was bad, so we completely rewrote everything. We cut our copy down to 45 to 55 words max per email. We're targeting 40 words or less, not counting the signature. So this is what emails look like right now in terms of size. It's this short. In Hemingway, that's at a grade 2 level, 45 words. Emails like this are performing best for us. Just getting straight to the point. This one right here, grade 3 level, 44 words, right? It's grade 2 level. This one right here, grade 4 level, 54 words. We removed all the spammy language that was killing us. We kept AI use to a minimum. We were always using it very minimally. I like to use the analogy of like salt. But the shorter copy, I believe, sounds more human. We're also taking spin tax very seriously. We're moving personalization to the PS line, getting straight to the point in emails. The next really big realization was how much of a volume game cold email is. And it doesn't have to be, but it kind of does. Right? If you want to do this at scale, it has to be. You have to know how to get results at scale, period. We realized we weren't sending nearly enough emails. Like I mentioned earlier, we were only doing about 100 emails a day. Now we're pushing 500 emails daily. And I expect that in the next week, we'll be scaling up to 1,000 emails per day, which is where I want to be as a floor. It's just we've been having to deal with this deliverability thing. So, like, there's no point in sending out all these emails if they're all going to go to spam. So, the first 5 campaigns we ran were complete disasters with sub 1% reply rates. These were our first 4 campaigns: 0.2%, 0.6%, 0.7%, and 0.9%. You can see these 2 campaigns right here: 0.68% and 0.85%. I mean, getting better marginally, but still sub 1%, which is when we start to see this as a deliverability issue. Our inboxes were burning out left and right. Every metric was screaming deliverability problems. After the reset, after we switched up everything, as you can see, we went over to Smart Lead. Not that I think that had anything major to do with it, but again, we just wanted to clean house and start fresh entirely. I mean, this is where we were at. We truly believed that we were cursed, that something was out to get us. So after changing everything, we finally broke that 1% barrier for the first time. This is an ongoing case study. We still need more patience on optimization. We don't want anything to be a fluke, but we are hitting 2% reply rates, which is really so refreshing to see and so rewarding, because we've spent so much time picking every single thing apart. Our entire infrastructure, our copywriting, everything. You could say we started the entire agency over again. And this is what our graphs are starting to look like now. So at the beginning of this video, I showed you the first 4 points there. And now you can see that things are finally starting to trend upwards. So that's really refreshing to see. So in terms of key learnings and takeaways, number 1, be patient. This stuff takes time to work properly. Track everything. This makes it really easy to isolate problems, diagnose them, and of course, correct quickly. Like, I wish I could show you our Airtable, but we're tracking everything. That allowed us to make educated decisions about how to change the situation and do it as quickly as possible. Volume actually matters. You need enough sends to get real data to make anything statistically significant. Send more emails. Don't cheap out on tools. Quality infrastructure is worth every penny. Like I mentioned, we switched over to scaled mail, getting us results, doing really well for us. Keep spare inboxes. We lost a lot of time starting over again. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Shorter copy wins. People don't want to read novels in their inbox. I'm talking really short. So here's an example that got us a positive response. So you can see this is probably in the range of 45 to 50 words, maybe 55. Let's see right here. Actually, it's 42 words. So sub 45 words is where we want to be. That's really what we're aiming for, sub 45 words. Again, we might even stick to moving the personalization to the PS line. We've been trying that out, and it's working rather well. Moving the personalization to the PS line and just getting straight to the point. We might even stick to moving the personalization into the PS line. We're trying that out right now and seeing how it works, just for the sake of getting straight to the point. Lastly, sometimes you have to start over. Don't try and save what's already burned. So some platforming tool insights. Scaled mail is legit. Way better deliverability than our old providers. Smart Leads platform gives us way better campaign control. Their analytics, they track everything, which is great. Operational insights, Google and Microsoft are smarter than we thought. Their spam detection is no joke. We are seeing more success without ESP matching as well. Without ESP matching. Another thing, one mistake can ruin everything. Deliverability is super fragile. If you crack deliverability, you're in high demand in this market. We are running a no upfront fee offer, which is helping us get clients while we navigate this deliverability issue. Now, in terms of next steps, our immediate priorities are to scale to 1,000 daily emails without breaking deliverability, get copy down to 45 words consistently, test different subject lines and messaging angles, buy more domains to handle the increased volume. In terms of long-term strategy, again, this is an ongoing case study. We're documenting everything. We'll keep sharing what's working and what isn't, testing new platforms and tools as they come out, sharing advanced techniques as we discover them, staying on top of industry changes and best practices. Going from sub 1% to over 2% reply rates proves this stuff can be fixed. It's not easy, but it's definitely doable with the right approach. The key was completely starting over, writing better copy, sending more volume, and being super patient with the process. Investing in scaled mail and smart lead was worth every dollar. Combined with disciplined practices, we built something that actually works. And very happy to say that. Now we have a system that scales and gets real results for clients. We'll keep updating this case study as we continue growing and optimizing. If you're interested in getting more sales meetings on your calendar, feel free to reach out at vintascale.com.